No dobrý, už je to v pohodě. On se někde zasekne, takže se mě uslyšíte dobře. Vidíte mě, slyšíte mě, snad dobrý dneska. Snad je to hodně dobrý. A jestli ne, tak už nevím, co. Tak. Ještě chvilku počkat. Jinak jak jste se měli, co děláte? Napište mi. Mám si kameru. Už jsem vidět i. Dobře. Jako si tam dáme četování, protože dnes to načte ta hra. To pomalý. Tak jak jste se měli, snad mě slyšíte dobře. To váš novýho. Zatím vypneme zvuky hry. Aby se to tady měli jenom s podzvukama. Dneska jsem řešila jednu akci, nic jsem nedořešila, protože měla na mě paní čas, takže teďka budu mít deskovou akci ve svém městě, takže toho novýho. Kamera se hodně seká, ale dobrý. Tam se to seká kvůli té hře, podle mě. Zkusíme ještě jedno. Já vím, že neodpověděla. Snad už to půjde. Hladce. Mikrofon už, jo. Už jsem to upravila. Kamera nešla minule. Už jsem to taky upravila. Co příště nepůjde. Legionka vždycky říká. No to nic nepokazí. A už to začínám chápat prostě. Případ vás chaderu. Tento proces může zabrat několik minut za závislosti na tvém hardware dvojčky jeho dokončení. Jsem si neuvědomila, že jsem několikrát ten počítač prostě měl. Takže ta hra teďka bude chvilku. Já se to načtu, že jo. A ještě jako, jo, už konečně. Ještě chvilinku. Co vy, jak se máte? Je to fajn aspoň. My jsme nedokončili teďka úkol. V tom, jak se to jmenovalo, ten hlavní. A měli jsme jít do místnosti se zapomenutýma mapama nebo do nějaké prostě ty ztracené místnosti a nevím, jak to přesně jmenuje. Takže to. Promluvili jsme se Sebastiánem. Jestli to načte, to je vždycky doba. Ještě jsem si chtěla v Fortniteku aktualizovat. To si asi aktualizovat dneska. Nebo tak? Jsme tam. Dneska je takový ani ne jasno, ani nezataženo, takový pomračený den. Takový podmračený květnový den. Přišla mi mačka v reci. Se s vámi podělím. Nějaký escape. Escape jako nějaký v reálném čase musím zrat z chrámu. Pak mi přišla nějaká detektivní hra. Potom jsem se objednala detektivní a postřelovou hru. Je zajímavý. Nevybalit nákupu teda. Tak, dobrý. Tak. Končili jsme tady. Jdeme si promluvit. Tak.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Okay. Takže tady máme 3 portréty, potřebujeme 4 portréty. Vždycky to je dezorientovat. 3 portréty.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Profesor Fig. Uvidíme, no. Tohle tu misi bych si asi nechala. Když se mi brada věcí. Jaká truhlice, nebo co?
Rebellion.
Dobré na to.
Incendio. Ringo. Incendio. Leviosa. Leon.
Jde páro. Tak, tady mám ještě zakouzit. Na proměnu nějaké. Jo. Musíme. Taky nejde. Taky ne. Vypendo ještě není, to zkoušeli. Co to tohle? Dále Leviosa. To přesné nastavení. Neměl jsem. Jak se tady dostanu? Možná tady. Tady je zámeček, to bude on.
Hello, Laura.
No, tak. Okay. That's right.
Here. Hold that. Incendio. Confringo. Finger. Bombard.
Jsem ještě normálně byl. Aha, normálně byl se.
Rebellion. Revelio.
Tady něco píská, takže ještě tady něco nebylo. Tak já vím, co tady je. Tady nic.
Revelio.
Tady taky nic. Tady taky nic.
Revelio.
Tak nevím. Ještě. Tady je nic.
Revelio.
To je taky nic. Co v pohodě. Tady prostě.
Revelio.
Tady ne, tady je spouští, jako je bylo nějaké, nevím, nějaký úkol, ale nevím, jestli
Leviosa. Reparo. Confringo. Finger. Bombarda.
nevím.
Revelio.
Ahoj. Žive. Ahoj. To je zase zkoumat, zase něco nevím. Koukáme si tady. Ale tak děj zase. Čau. Co to tady vyzkoušel, já jsem se tady zase zakouzela.
Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Bombarda. Revelio.
Zajímalo, proč tady furt jsou zámky. Teď už můžu otevřít.
Alohomora.
Já si má ohomoru. Měj se hezky. Žive.
What do we have here? Demiguise. Revelio.
Aha. Tady je nějaký světek. Důležitý mudlovský artefakt. Tento nepochopitelný artefakt je údajně důležitý pro mudlovské válečky, ačkoliv veštěné čaro považuji vždycky to vládat, když údajně naprosto nepochopitelné. Tak to jo. Něco cinká.
Revelio.
Tady je ještě jeden zámeček.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Třeba alchymie. Alchymie nastoupila předmětem více starším studentům při vzácných příležitých dávka zaměří se na 4 přírodní prvky do transformace. Tak.
Revelio.
Že by nějaký požár? Já jsem to už pošla. Tady nic není.
Revelio. Revelio.
Ale ještě nějaký jsou a jdeme se dobře. To je vánoční stromeček, hele.
Here.
Konečně. Stromeček, hele.
Revelio.
To je krásně vyzdobený.
It has a special knack. It's tormenting Professor Black.
Revelio.
Wow, profesor Black. Nějaká... Danka. Víne.
Revelio.
Tady je. Nějaký zámeček.
Alohomora.
Úrovní.
Mine. Revelio.
Jde na hodinu. Máme pět. Podle mě to jde. Po tu jedničku jsme mě nepůvodně.
Revelio.
Jak vidím, tak všechny cesty vedou do Říma a tak jsem tady vůbec šla s jenom.
Oh, there was something else too. A dash of powdered vaseline.
Revelio.
Natty doesn't seem to mind having her mother as a teacher at all. I'd hide in my common room if it were me.
I dropped one of the crystal balls in divination. Shattered everything. I will say that Professor and I seemed much calmer than expected. Still, not ideal.
Oh, someone's calling me.
Revelio.
To je taky stromek, což je hezké.
Revelio. Revelio. Professor, could you tell me how you and Natty ended up at Hogwarts?
I can. That is an easy question. We are here because of Professor Weasley.
You knew Professor Weasley when you were in Uganda?
I knew of Professor Weasley. As you may or may not be aware, Professor Weasley's work once took her around the globe. Without providing detail that is not mine to share, I can say that she was well known in our wizarding community for, well, sharing magical knowledge between countries.
I confess that I'm surprised to hear Professor Weasley would ever do that sort of thing.
I suspect there is much about each of your professors that would surprise and impress you. Such exchanges of information, ministry sanctioned or not, have occurred for centuries. It was an African sorcerer, in fact, who shared the unlocking charm with a certain wizard from London. A thief, rather unfortunately.
I see.
But back to your original question. Professor Weasley had heard of my work and life in Matabeleland and my time teaching at Ouagadougou. She was deputy headmistress at Hogwarts by then, and when the position of divination professor became available, she contacted me. Her timing was perfect. I had just foreseen a change in Nat's size and my circumstances and knew that we needed to leave Uganda. Natsai was as ready as I was for a new adventure. So, off we went.
Natty has spoken of your move. She was quite kind to me my first day here, in Charms.
That sounds like Natsai. I'm glad she has found a friend in you. Now, I must return to my work. As I've told Natsai, do be careful. I had a vision earlier this year of her with a friend, flying on winged beasts. Perhaps unsurprisingly, she will neither confirm nor deny my visions, unless it suits her.
Rebellion. 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 Oh, here's Professor Fig. The keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And, sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. He could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Zajímavé.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp, places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners? Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children!
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley! What are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor! Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago. Muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they are fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
I haven't slept well for ages.
Why would Slytherin put his common room in a dungeon?
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of the invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh,
Very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumours of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful...
Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the dignified banners of Hufflepuff. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever. Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle. Revelio. Alohomora.
Jo. Jsem depresený, protože už mám plný sloty. Musím zase něco prodat.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lowing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. Here you found a bit of treasure in the forest. Was never one for adventure myself. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Dám tím něco do Bradavic. Myslím, že je zkrátím všechno.
Course indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included. Revelio.
Se tady zdálo, že tady co je, ale nevím vůbec kde. Máme na typ. Tady něco? Jsou tady někde prostě ty opírky.
Revelio.
Něco bude. Konečně místnosti.
I think rules against visiting the door.
Tady je schodiště. Jasně.
Revelio.
Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Tady je to má. Mám asi něco na dveře. Já pozdravím nějaký klíč.
Levioso. Tio.
Jsem teďka. Zajímavé. Jdeme do toho klíče.
Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Revelio.
Ne všichni ředitelé a ředitelky škol rádi používají každodenní problémy spojené s vedením škol. Pouze někteří si rádi dopřejí zasloužený spánek, když je to možné.
Revelio.
Zajímavý.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
Dobře.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio. That must be the pedestal. Revelio.
Použijeme knížku a uvidíme. Mě vcucla úplně. Mě vcucla a nejde kamera. Šla už zase nejde. Musíme ji obnovit.
Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
Zase mi nejde po hodině prostě s tím. Přestane běžet kamera. Nechápu, prostě po hodině streamu. Prdeli kamera a nechápu to. Já prostě ty ovladači. No. Až teď. A myslím, že prostě po kameře chvilku. Takže ty piškvorky podle mě po kameře. A snad mikrofon jde, takže jdeme po kameře. Chviličku určitě nejde kamera. Už to jde. na jednu kameru, ale nevím, jestli bude nebo ne. Zase. Poté jako se... Je to chyba nějaká a nevím proč. Mě už to nebaví, prostě já streamuju, chci si to užít. Za hodinku prostě nejdu kameru. Prostě já ty ovladače asi smažu. Tady prostě dohraju tu. Co? Prostě půjdem bez kamery chvilku. Já v zařízení. Ovladač. Tak a jdeme to v klidu dohrát bez kamery. Omlouvám. Yes.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be?
Já cesta tady není.
I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead. A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve.
Sakra. Čím dál jich je víc.
Many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Sakra.
I can't stand this much longer. I need to get out of here.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
No, já vůbec nevím, jak to mám projít. Musím to projít.
There So now, I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Slyší? Ty vole. To je docela... Jako...
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve.
Tady ten...
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them. In this way, but more danger.
Interesting.
I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Okay.
Doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Better.
Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Dobře.
My chance. The way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible. see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
To bylo plášť. Vleky smrti.
I've never felt such power.
Tak jako jenom tedy.
Bombarda!
Ty vole. Quando jedu tam.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Ano.
Defender.
Super. Jsem nezdravá. Ty krásu, takový ten. Ty vole. Je moc. Psa. Oh. To docela bylo hardcore.
Simple stone. This must be for me.
To je 3. Nesmrtelnost.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
Jak se zdá?
She's gone. Neve's dead. I can't believe she's dead.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young.
Neve, why? May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Vyslanka.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark truth.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
Saw what I did for my father. Imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain. Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Práce s komnatem. Práce do...
Revelio.
Jasné. Mám tady čtvrtý.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bajky.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bajky. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted. In goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragbor.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
The Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet. I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Ok, mám tady další splněno.
Revelio.
So.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Tak. Trochu změněná ta hudba.
Revelio.
Nic už není. Musím teďka si plnit na vedlejší školy, protože mám docela malé radosti. A to, jak jsem nešikal. Nějaký tak koukám, kolik jsme to nahráli. 2 hodinky. 2 hodinky jsme nahráli. Tak je plán jsme splnili. Tak se zase s vámi tady loučím. Já se koukám na Twitch. Tady jestli... Někdo nájezd. Třeba Krysa. Oh god, nemůžu. Oh. Čerka. Všechny ty velký streameři. Ale jste povolený jako. Jo, tak čáru nemůžem. Takže se s vámi loučím. Ahoj. A zase někdy u dalšího streamu. Ahoj. horší.